wonderful to see all of you here. Thank you so much for being here. After last year's successful second conclave, we are all here again with you, and I extend my heartfelt welcome to you all.
For women looking to join the board, it's important to know who can help you put you on the board. CEOs, investors, board members. When you reach out to these network contacts, remind them of your board capabilities and then ask them to keep you at the top of their mind when they're looking for vacancies.
The economic role of women, apart from the family role played by a woman, is very important. We are talking about governance, corporate governance and so more, but we are not forget the role already played since the ancient period of the time that the women is playing in the family, that is family governance and social governance. The man is dominating the words, as we are aware, but the man is ultimately coming from the family. And in India, all the family is dominated by women. So give huge round of applause to them. And total Indian GDP, the 18% of the contribution is from women sectors, or sectors dominated by women.
Recognizing that diversity is not only an ethical imperative, but a sound business strategy, investors have also been demanding greater diversity on boards and more disclosures from companies on their diversity policies and diversity-linked matrices. Globally, investors, asset managers, proxy advisors, they're all incorporating diversity into their proxy voting decisions.
Great boards become great if you have board members who see the membership on a board as a responsibility, not as a recognition.
Everything in a company, the composition of the board, the commercial transactions that you're having, the related party transactions, everything is under regulatory scanner. The MCA and the SEBI together has taken many regulatory initiatives so that we can ensure that there is diversity, we can ensure that the board is functioning well, and of course there is no fraud.
We have to make a difference by implementing the best practices in terms of how to conduct the board meetings at periodic intervals, how board members end up meeting from time to time, and work out a strategy in such a manner that the overall objective of the company is ultimately fulfilled.
Great means thinking, feeling, doing and being. If all are aligned, your outcome is great. So now what makes a board great? Same elements, I would say, that if board can collectively think for a common purpose, then it makes the board great.
I think today we have come of age that we are very particular because of the SEBI regulations that we follow that protocol. And I think all of you all must make sure that that is absolutely the backbone of any organization's board, which needs to function efficiently.
Within the board also there are departments known as committees. So find your fitness and fitness for those committees.
I think it's very important that you should not get intimidated by what is all this law, what is all this legal, because you can always call a lawyer and say, please explain to me in simple matters, which is what you will do.
Still you need that upskilling and continuous sharpening. Now what makes Womb Circle as very, very important and a must-have solution is that we've designed this completely for the role and which aims to foster the environment for the insightful dialogue. It's not only a training, but it's a dialogue. We come, we learn with each other, we take back those best practices with us to our boardrooms, wherever we are, and also fostering empowerment and growth amongst the leaders and create an ecosystem where we are mentoring other fellow women.
We want to welcome the women board leaders who are in the boards and who would want to come ahead, network at the right time and right place, because we've been hearing since the morning that, it is networking that creates that kind of difference for women. And of course, the platform which emerges, the platform of Mentor My Board, which emerges as a one-stop solution for facilitating this entire, discussions. The facilitating exclusive board opportunities for these women, learn, unlearn and relearn is what we follow, and that is what is essential in the boardrooms too.
Women's entry should lead to a lot of welfare of the staff, should lead to a lot of welfare policies.
We all have learned there is nothing like sacrifice. We are not doing sacrifice by having the career or in the job or doing something the next level. We are balancing. I think instead of the trade-off, it's a balancing act, which for the woman it comes very naturally, I believe, because of a lot of responsibility, societal and family has put on the gender role, and we all are aware of that.
I would say that the start of your career, you have to work harder than anyone.
That's true.
It's not, waiting, because I feel that today I can take some leeway, I can do balance it out better. But the start, I know Narayan Murthy's 70-hour thing created furore, but I felt when I counted the hours, I said that's what we did in the start of our career, 6 days a week, 12 to 14 hours minimum.
And I also feel that once you have a seat at the table, make it count.
At the entry level, teach women negotiating skills when it comes to their own contracts. And even women who seek progressive promotion within her corporate structure, negotiation skills with regards to the same also is needed, and I think urgently so.